Hi! Today I'm going to show you how to solve problem 23 from the 2019 Math Kangaroo grades 5 to 6. So this is the problem. Robert made 5 statements, A through E. Exactly one of these statements is false. Which one? And the statements are A, Robert's son Basil has 3 sisters. B, his daughter Anne has 2 brothers. C, his daughter Anne has 2 sisters. D, his son Basil has 2 brothers, and E, Robert has 5 children. So, for A, what does that mean? Well, if Basil has 3 sisters, we know that all of Basil's sisters are daughters of Robert, and all Robert's daughters are going to be Basil's sisters because Basil is Robert's son. So we know that if A is true, then Robert has 3 daughters. And if B is true, similarly we know that Robert has 2 sons because all of Anne's brothers are Robert's sons, and so her 2 brothers are going to be Robert's 2 sons. If C is true, then we have to be a bit more careful because it's not just 2 daughters, it's 3 daughters because Anne is also a daughter, so it's Anne's 2 sisters plus Anne, so 3 daughters total. If D is true, then there are 3 sons because there's Basil and his 2 brothers, so 3 sons. And if E is true, all we know is that Robert has 5 children. So now we can look at these 5 statements and figure out which ones have to be true and which ones are incorrect. So both of these 2 are the same, and so we can't have one of them be true and one not be true since they're the same. So we know that both of these 2 statements have to be true. And then these 2 are both talking about the number of sons Robert has, but they're different numbers. So Robert can't have 2 sons and 3 sons at the same time. It has to be one or the other. So we know that either this one or this one is false. So there's only one statement that's false, and if we know that it's one of these 2, then all the others are correct. So that means this one is correct. So now we know the number of daughters and the number of total children. So we can use that to figure out the number of sons. The number of sons is going to be the number of total children, which is 5, minus the number of daughters, which is 3. So that means there are 2 sons. So the statement is correct. So that leaves us with a 3-son statement, which is not correct. And so D is the answer.